Hi you guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a video. The books that I would like to read during summer. Probably won't get through half of these, but it's fine. So the first one here is actually Salem's Lot by Stephen King, my newest Stephen King book. This one is about a man named Ben Mears who has moved back to his hometown of Salem's Lot. And people in the town slowly start to go missing. This is Stephen King's take on a vampire story. So, very excited about that. I think I'm going to read that one third. Now, the one that I'm going to read second is actually Doctor Sleep by Stephen King, the sequel to The Shining. This is about Dan Torrance when he is older. He is now a man, and he has the task of helping a little girl named Abra Stone, who has the Shining as well. He must help her navigate her way through a tribe, I think, that is trying to steal her Shining, called the True Knot. It's interesting, but really looking forward to this one. This is going to be my second read. So after I read The Shining, I'm going to read Doctor Sleep right after. And then some point down the line, I do want to finish it. I have about, I'll say like 500 pages, 600 pages, something like that. This is the chunk that I have to read. I'm really looking forward to the rest of this book, though. Don't get me wrong, I'm loving this book. But still. Next, I would like to read Thinner by Stephen King. This is going to be the final Stephen King on my list. And I don't know why I want to read this one. This is about a man named Billy Halleck who runs over a woman, and the woman's father puts a curse on Billy, which will make Billy slowly lose weight basically until he withers away and dies. The ending of the book has been spoiled for me. That is my fault. I was not paying attention when the person said spoilers in the video. It's my fault, but I won't spoil it for you guys, just in case you want to read it. Now, I know all the stuff that's been going on with J.K. Rowling and stuff. However, I would like to reread my top two, or top... I would like to reread my 3 favorite books from the Harry Potter series right here. I know all the stuff that's been going on with J.K. Rowling, and I don't support what she's saying, but I literally love the series. It's going to be so hard for me to disconnect with it because it really helped me in my life as well with the love and acceptance part. I'm not going to go into detail here because it is very personal. However, I would like to reread my 3 favorite books from the series. So Goblet of Fire is either my second or third favorite. I can't even remember at this point. This book is tied with another one. This is quite a chunker. This is 734 pages, I believe. So it's quite big. I have the illustrated edition, which is slightly smaller by like 300 pages. So I might read that one. I might read this one. I don't know. It is quite big, and I'm going into middle school as well, so I don't know if this is one that I want to read during middle school because of how big this book is. So that's the first one. And then my favorite book in the series is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I would love to reread this just because I had so many fond memories of actually sitting down and reading this book. So I would love to reread this. And then tied with Goblet of Fire for either second or third place is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. This is definitely one that I would revisit. I remember loving this book. I think it took me about 2 weeks to read this hunk of a book. And it's about 750 pages. It might even be past 750. Yeah, it's past 750. Only very, very little. It's 759 pages. And I flew through this book. I do want to revisit this. And then, of course, after I revisit those, or before I revisit those or something, I would love to visit Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by J.K. Rowling, John Tiffany, and Jack Thorne, because this is the only Harry Potter book that I own that I have not read, aside from The History of Magic, which is a nonfiction. I don't know when I'm going to get to that. Next up, give me a second, my back hurts, so I'd like to see if it will pop. Nope, not going to pop on that side. Alright. Next is the last two books in the To All the Boys I've Loved Before trilogy. P.S. I Still Love You, which is book 2, and Always and Forever Laura Jean, which is book 3. These are very, very easy to read books, and I loved the first one, so I'm guessing that I'm going to love the second and third one as well. I've heard people say that the third one is their favorite. So fingers crossed, they're really good. I think I'll do 2 more books. So second to last is Last Girl Standing by Lisa Jackson and Nancy Bush. I think I've mentioned this before in a few videos, or a video once. This is about a girl named Delta who, back in high school, there was this spree of murders where they were considered accidents, and they've just started up again. And the final book that I would like to read this summer, grab the wrong one, is Salt to the Sea by Rita Petty, which is about a group of people who don't know that each other exists and all their storylines tie together. I feel like I will love